And as I told you at the beginning of this broadcast, we are about to uncover some facts and some allegations that may reveal the true origin of the hijab war that has erupted in coastal Karnataka. We're revealing that the hijab war was not a spontaneous flare-up, perhaps. And we have the inside story of how the hijab war is suspected to have actually begun. What is the genesis of this hijab showdown that has now gone completely national? Let's try and break it down for you now. Okay, we've got a timeline of how this actually may have happened. 30th October 2021, girls in hijab were seen at an ABVP protest in Udupi. These were students of that particular college itself, the PU college. They were seen at an ABVP protest against an alleged rape of a girl in Manipal earlier. In the first week of December 2021, parents started to allege that the girls were forced to attend this ABVP protest. You must be wondering, why were these girls in hijabs in an ABVP protest? Aren't they part of the, quote-unquote enemy camp, as it were, politically speaking? First week of December, the Campus Front of India, an Islamist group, backed the parents. They actually approached the parents to take on the college management. In effect, what they allegedly did was stoke the emotions of the parents and said, let's take this up with the principal and the college because this is unacceptable. How can these students be part of an ABVP protest? Then the students in the first week of December began to protest for allowing of hijab inside their campus. On the 14th of December, 6 students, the ones you've seen here on India Today, submitted a memorandum to the Education Department in Udupi saying, please allow us to wear hijab. We will not enter without our hijab. The students alleged that they had been barred from classes in hijab. Remember, the principal of their college is on record to India Today to say that for 35 years, this institution has never permitted students to wear hijab inside the campus, or definitely not inside the class. They also always have to take it off before entering the class. On 14th of December, talks with college authorities failed. Basically, the Campus Front of India persons, along with the parents of these students, went to the principal, but those talks basically broke down because the school said, the school basically said, nothing doing, you can't do this. 3rd Jan 2022, 2 days after India Today broke the story, setting the national news agenda, students in Koppa, Chikmagalur protested in saffron shawl. So basically, 4 days after the students and their parents, along with the CFI, went to the principal, other students, Hindu students, wore saffron shawls and they began to protest. Karnataka government asked the Udupi college to maintain status quo and not to change any of its rules. By 31st January, 2 petitions were filed by students in Karnataka's High Court seeking relief to wear the hijab. And it is after that that we've seen violence actually break out. The pre-university college, which is basically class 11 and 12 in Karnataka, shut out the students in hijab after protests by students wearing saffron shawls. 4th of February, more than 300 students in hijab and saffron shawls were banned from entering the pre-university college, which is a government pre-university college in Udupi. 5th of February, Karnataka government ordered colleges to ban clothes that disturb equality, integrity and law and order. And this was the trigger for the big protests that took place. The Karnataka government ordered the closure of colleges for 3 whole days until today. The Karnataka government has ordered closure for colleges for 3 days. Last night, as India Today broke, they will be opening those colleges on the 14th, that is Monday, for class 1 to 10. The Karnataka High Court has said that in the interim, no hijab or saffron shawls will be allowed inside class. This has already triggered a huge wave of protests, with the Supreme Court today saying it will not conduct an urgent hearing of the case. Let it be heard by the Karnataka High Court, which will be hearing it once again, remember, on Monday.
We have not banned hijab. We are only asked to remove the hijab in the classroom. In the veranda, till the classroom it is allowed. When the class starts, we asked to remove it. Like earlier, it is not from earlier. So one conspiracy is that Second is that, see, these students were coming from 1.5 year in the classroom without hijab. When they came to contact with the campus front of India, after that they started hijab issue in the December 30th. In that, they are in the front with burqa, not only hijab, with burqa they are there. That was a issue for campus front of India. Muslim girls are going for a ABVP protest. That why the event is, it was a ladies issue. One lady girl.
कंप्लीटली एक नॉनसेंस है